I want a good, clean fight. Yo quiero play limpia. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Escúchame, cuídate, listos. Let's go. Vámonos.
Let's see what Cotto can do to try to upset the brilliance of Floyd Mayweather.
We should mention that they're using, Manuel, maybe you can.
Because they almost agreed on that.
That's why Mayweather was accustomed to the 8-ounce glove.
I think an in-between size of a 9-ounce glove would be appropriate. World-class fighters here, really. Not only this is what the title is.
Tony Weeks breaks them apart. Tony Weeks has been a tremendously prominent referee here in Las Vegas. Miguel is fighting with confidence.
Because they can influence how a fight goes.
Cotto fighting behind the tight defensive guard. Hasn't taken all that much in the first round.
More of a physical fight.
That big difference came from jabs. The numbers say it was a Mayweather round. Right hand over the top by Mayweather.
Right here, that from what both guys have been fighting in the past.
And Floyd fired 2 right-hand shots over the top, and both of them were partially blocked. Very hard to land a right hand against Floyd Mayweather because of the shoulder roll defense, which he has protected, or perfected. I've always thought
Mayweather looks very good with his left shoulder.
this is the plan for Cotto for sure. Corner Mayweather in the corner and try to land against him along the rope. First 2 rounds. Miguel Cotto just missed that left hook.
Mayweather, who is trying to get away from mitts Mayweather to hits Mayweather.
He's managed to get him pinned against the ropes, but of course, just as he's brilliant at everything else, Mayweather's brilliant at fighting off the ropes. Jab lands for Cotto. He can throw it at the moment when you don't expect it.
I haven't seen Cotto in a while, Jim. Has he always worn these high pink socks?
No, I haven't seen them before. Tight guard, as you pointed out, Emmanuel. And he gets in body shots, but takes a flush right hand from Mayweather for his trouble.
The center part, Miguel can land his left hook to the body, but he can't do it that much with Floyd. Floyd is protecting his side, his right side, where he gets hit at the hooks. And also, look at Floyd's eyes, blocking and rolling his shoulders.
Mayweather smiles and shakes his head. Here's the jab, and he got it right onto the chin of Mayweather.
And any punch is a jab, particularly if you jab over top of his right hand.
Now he lands the jab again.
8, 9 rounds.
Floyd Mayweather. Jim, 3-0 Mayweather.
Something you need to watch too. For Miguel to punch, he has a little bounce, 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 and then he has to like start a charge to move forward. Very hard to time his punches. Whereas Miguel, you can see him, he bounces in, and then you can see his punches coming.
Mayweather lands a right hand around Cotto's glove. Lands another right hand around Cotto's glove. He's landing it more solidly now.
See him coming in because he has the bounce, bounce, and then he starts a little charge. Floyd could see it in timing.
But basically, Jim, so far the fight has gone, people thought it would. They couldn't see how Cotto was going to really break through that defense.
Great defense on Miguel's part there also.
Pretty good defense by Miguel, and he landed a couple solid shots there.
An anxiety to Floyd, even though he may be behind on points.
Miguel is blocking or semi-blocking most of those.
When Cotto threw the right hand against the ropes there, but Mayweather was pulling his head back, getting it away from the punch. There it is. But it's a good fight, and the crowd's enjoying it. Doesn't stop Cotto from trying. He's fighting a very determined fight.
May is Mayweather.
Floyd is rolling his left shoulder. He's fighting, leaning back, and then just throwing punches and then leaning back in the defensive mode. Mostly what Cotto was fighting is Floyd Mayweather's left shoulder. But
I wondered if that was a great straight right hand by Mayweather. It appeared to me at the end of the last
Well, I can't say at this stage. I didn't notice that much, but it could be. But you cannot get tired with a fighter like Mayweather.
Right hand over the top for Cotto.
He's having to fight harder, oddly enough, against Mayweather. So we'll see if all of that scientific conditioning he supposedly went through is going to help him sustain this.
And by the way, Larry, you mentioned that Mayweather beat De La Hoya in May. Just because they're a match set, perhaps. He also beat Shane Mosley in May 2 years ago. But there's blood trickling from his nose again. Cotto's making a mark here and there, as many expected him to do early in the fight.
That seemed to have worked for Cotto, but he keeps working.
And he's a heavier boned guy than Floyd. He's basically bigger.
You know, when Floyd fought at 130 in the Olympics, Cotto fought at 140. So there's a natural little bit of a size difference between them now.
Straight right hand down the middle by Mayweather. Good jab by Cotto.
Why would he go to the ropes if he has this advantage here?
Well, the third round in a row.
I think that's a little embarrassing for him, for Mayweather, who out jab almost every opponent.
Good left hook by Cotto. Good right hand inside by Mayweather.
Miguel doesn't fight this well this way because he's going to get tired.
Floyd Mayweather. Miguel did more fighting in 5 and 6. 4-2, Floyd Mayweather.
That right hand was blocked. That right hand was blocked. They seem to be amused in Mayweather's corner that he's bleeding from
Facial features that tend to swell up and bust up so easily in fights, and I'm surprised that right now it hasn't gotten too bad, but his face still looks with a lot of whelps.
a right and a left to the body by Cotto there. May step it up again soon, but get a beat on exactly what Miguel's doing now. And there's the Mayweather flurry.
And there was a time when meaningful 2 or 3 punch combinations that he's doing now.
These are two world-class fighters.
Left hand shot to the body by Cotto.
Pretty well on Mayweather's chin.
Cotto got away with a low blow right below the belt and hammered it against Mayweather. Another right hand shot to the body. Mayweather's allowing some body shots here, which could be a factor later in the fight. Boom! Good left hook. Semi-uppercut by Mayweather. Big uppercut by Mayweather with the left hand. Now he's found another weapon, Emmanuel.
This is what he's been looking for, trying to find a good punch. And I think he's found it's a left uppercut. Floyd thinks so well when he's tired. And this is going to be the challenge because often
the guard, which was up against his chin, and then now, in the last minute, those 4 left-hand uppercuts along the ropes. But Cotto makes his mark too. Cotto. Mayweather landing back, but Cotto is the one who's putting hard leather on his man.
This clearly and solidly for some time.
20 of 65. Straight right hand. Left hook by Cotto.
And he came through when he had to.
Cotto's a better fighter tonight than Castillo was in that first fight.
He didn't fight. He didn't fight the 9th round and it killed him.
Who's been through so many wars, has had so many more difficult rounds in the ring than has Floyd Mayweather.
Deviled him in the past.
Fight with Manny Pacquiao. He still suffered a lot of punishment in the fight with Cotto.
Lack of will.
He's making Puerto Rico proud. Blocking those right hands. Now,
very, very good going down the stretch because his ability to think. Floyd has not had the experienced too much as a professional fighter.
Physical fighter.
His career, but he's 35, and maybe some of this
Seem all that much more tantalizing.
was ready yet.
Well, and he's Alvarez's promoter, so
Right.
that tells you a lot. I think most of us believe.
But people have in mind Fernando Vargas wore out punched.
Thunderous power puncher. Floyd's more of a pure boxer and a brilliant one. Cotto and Mayweather are chatting with each other now.
So unused to seeing Mayweather in a hard fight and bleeding that they are really excited about this. And on he keeps coming.
Come to the pool. Are still superior. Thunderous body shots there by Cotto. Cotto is staggered by that uppercut. It's the most badly hurt he's been in the fight. That uppercut, and there's another left uppercut for Mayweather. He's having a huge stroke round. Going for the knockout would have introduced an element of risk.
He will open the door and go through the door, but he's not going to barge into the room.
If he wanted to, I think he could have finished off.
The bell sounds. It was a terrific prize fight.
And still undefeated, Floyd Money